Hey beautiful souls, I'm Stephanie Fletes, and I have known Kevin Jimeno for about 20 plus years now, and I will tell you that he's one of those people that you truly want to have in your corner, because he's been that beacon of light for me. Throughout the years, we could not talk for a few years, and then he tends to always show up in my life in the moment that I most need guidance, or that I've been the most out of alignment. He's been the one that, what I like to say, the divine has brought in as a reminder that hey Steph, you're out of alignment, you're off path. And he then comes in with his wisdom and his guidance and his encouragement, his open-mindedness, and his wealth of knowledge and information in so many different areas, that he's really been that person that has provided me the clarity and the guidance and just the confidence at time to move to that next step in my life, or to walk away from something that isn't good for me. And I'm eternally grateful. I've always called him a mirror, and I feel that in life you should have a few people that you really trust, that are like these clear mirrors for you, that you know that they have nothing but unconditional love, but you know that when you're ready and you go to them, that they will tell you the truth. You know, they may see you jumping off the cliff, and they're gonna try to not let you jump off the cliff. They will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And having people like that in your corner is invaluable. And so if you have an opportunity to work with Kevin Jimeno in any capacity, know that you are in good hands, because not only does Kevin come from a pure heart-centered space, his desire to help other people and to grow, and I've just seen his discipline and his dedication. I've witnessed him grow his multiple business over the years. I remember him having the plans and then putting it into place, and then getting to witness his evolution and transformation and his growth, both as a family man, as a business entrepreneur and investor, a marketer. He's just so brilliant, and he loves to learn, and he never stops learning, and he's really open-minded. And that is a person that is powerful to have, because they have a little bit of everything. You know, he's spiritually connected, meaning self-aware, in tune, coming from a heart-centered space of really desiring to help others, to empower others. And at the same time, he's very grounded, and he's got a lot of practical and experiential experience that can help you. So all this to say that if you get a chance, I've been lucky and blessed enough to have him in my life, and knowing that the times that I've needed him the most, he's provided the clarity and the guidance that I've needed, and really at times been more important than he realizes for very pivotal moments of my growth and my own evolution. So if you get a chance to work with him, go for it. Don't think about it. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. You'll know it's right for you. But yeah, he's just a great person to know, and a wealth of information that is good to have in your pocket. So if you are considering working with Kevin Jimeno at any capacity, I highly recommend it. I've known Kevin for about 20 years now, and honestly, he is one of those pillars in my life that I'm ultrally grateful to have his presence, because over the years he's been such a not only friend but a guide in so many ways. Whether it comes to navigating life and relationships, he's always been that person that has brought me the clarity and has reminded me when I've been out of alignment in my life, or when I'm not believing in myself, and he sees those blocks. You know, he gently has called me out, and he's one of those people in my life that I've called a mirror. And I think that in life it's important that we have people around us that come from a really loving, unconditional place, and a place of neutrality, but when they mirror things back to you, you know, they're that kind of friend that is seeing you go over the cliff. And maybe they can't pull you because you're meant to go over the cliff, but they'll let you know if you ask. They're true mirrors. They don't tell you what you want to hear, but they tell you what you actually need to hear. What you need to hear. Sorry, I thought something was moving there. But anyways, Kevin is just a wealth of knowledge, whether it comes to business, whether it comes to marketing, whether it comes to how to build network and connections, even spiritually. He's just comes from a very grounded perspective on how to really make your life work for you in different areas. And he's just an invaluable person to have in your circle, because he's that person that knows a lot of people, is very connected, knows a ton ton about business. He's been in business for the longest time, and has built a beautiful life for himself and has built a beautiful business. I've been able to see his business evolve from 1 to 2 to 3, and how he's created a whole team around him, and this really beautiful symphony of having all of these different businesses work together and really build his wealth and build himself more and more freedom. And I've seen this trajectory, so it's really beautiful to witness. And like I said, he's a great person to know, and he offers so much guidance and insight and value to whatever it is that you are needing, whether it's business related, investment, or just really about your life and how to really hone in on what your gift is and pursue it in a very grounded, tangible, yet effective way. So anyways, I'm Stephanie, and I hope that you have a beautiful journey with Kevin Jimeno.